Could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. We appreciate that.
I love working out under any circumstances, but when you walk into the gym with new clothes, it's just like a whole new experience, you know? And I don't care how long you've been doing this. I've been lifting for over 10 years now, believe it or not. I know you can't tell by looking at me, but still, to this day, I rock some new gear and I just feel like I am untouchable, and Rise hooked it up as normal. I would say these are my favorite Rise shirts. These are called the Align shirts, and what I like about this is they have a little bit longer bottom and it kind of flares out, as you guys can see. I don't know, I just kind of like the fit, more stylish, I would say. They have it in t-shirts and tanks. Also picked up some other t-shirts, another tank top or two, I got a hoodie, and I even got some hats. Do you guys, I don't know, can I rock this? I don't know if I can. Probably not. Nah. Back in my South Pole days, I would have been all about it. So I got some great gear, and also I picked up some new shoes, some Chuck E. Cheese, man. So I figured, why not? They're like 30 bucks. Give me something to squat and deadlift in since it has a flat sole. We'll try these on tomorrow. You know, this just excites me. You just walk into the gym with new clothes on and you just feel like a badass.
Black hearts on my cardigan. At the crib telling your girl that we should order in. And tell G to put his feet up on the ottoman. We just up against a bunch of rappers, I go harder than damn.
When I finished grad school, I was about 185 pounds, probably the best shape of my life, but I was spending the majority of my free time in the gym, probably 2 hours a day, 6 days a week. I loved it, but now I just don't have as much free time as I used to, and I still get comments to this day like, why are you so much smaller than you were back then? I don't know.
I hate college, but love all the parties. Finishing cakes and crushing bottles of Bacardi. King of the class, I'd rather lay up with a hottie.
Now granted, I was also broke in college, so I don't know if it was really worth it, but it's not even the time that I was dedicating, also the focus. I was so honed in on just training. Nowadays, I gotta get selfies, I gotta get videos. It's just, my focus is shifts, and I'm worried about other areas of life. But anyway, graduated, went on to the working world, and then I got into this powerlifting thing, which I really enjoyed. I got on some programs, I worked with some great coaches, and I got decently strong, at least for myself.
There we go.
Did the powerlifting thing for a while, hung out at about 180 pounds, ended up snapping myself up, herniated 3 discs, then I went on to like a shoulder injury, as you guys know, so it's kind of been a year of recovery in it. My lowest, I got down to 165 pounds just because I wasn't really able to train, at least train effectively. And I remember I went back to my hometown and a family friend just looked at me and they were like, when you see old friends you haven't seen in a long time and they say, wow, you look skinny. So now it's February 2018, and I'm just getting back to the point where I can actually train with intensity again. Mark, am I jacked yet? No? Okay. Traffic. It is my favorite thing that I deal with on a daily basis. I love it, and I don't know what they teach people in Cincinnati driving schools, but if there's even one drop of rain, it just stops. It's unbelievable. It's almost impressive. But anyway, I'm currently at about 180 pounds, which is as heavy as I have been in a long time. And for a long time, I think I was using the excuse was I'm just too busy, I don't have enough time and effort to focus on just getting bigger and getting stronger, when really, you know, that's just an excuse, was what it came down to. Even though I don't have as much time as I used to, you know, what do you need, like an hour a day? And I didn't want to spend a whole lot of time really analyzing and dissecting how many hours a week do I really work, because that would take me like 20 to 30 minutes, and in that time I could actually be working. So let's just ballpark it for video title purposes. It's gotta be bare minimum 80 hours a week when you combine YouTube and my day job. At the minimum, it's pretty much all that I really do, and I don't mind at all. I mean, it's what I really love. But it just goes to show, like, regardless of what's going on, you can still reach your physique goals. And I hear the excuse all the time, well, that fitness model over there, that Instagram guy could just spend his whole day in the gym. That's true. who cares? I mean, it doesn't matter what that guy's doing. Focus on yourself. That's my biggest suggestion, and I think just sticking to a program and also being able to train intensely, train with some focus and also train with a purpose has really allowed me to get back to where I used to be. So that's the training aspect. And for what all you guys care about, just putting things in my mouth, let's talk about nutrition for a bit as well. So this is what we call the Ghetto Bachelor Green Bean Casserole. It's just green beans, then that vegan meat or vegetarian meat, whatever that stuff is, with some cheese, and that's it. I know it's not much, I get it. I'm not gonna win any culinary awards with this, but it's simple, it's effective, it tastes all right, and it's quick. So I already know there's gonna be people like, how in the world do you expect to put on any size eating like a rabbit? And not Be Rabbit, which that's one of the best movies of all time. Now while he stands tough, notice that this man did not have his hands up. I'm actually a little bit embarrassed to admit how many times I've seen that movie. What a classic. But we're gonna move on to dinner number 2. I know that wasn't a lot of food, but I just kind of want to take the edge off. We're gonna have some bacon and eggs, and then what we'll do before we hit the bed is actually go on like a carb overload. You guys know I've been doing this carb backloading type thing lately, so that's always fun. Always cook your eggs in the same pan after you're done cooking the bacon. So good. Nutrition wise, I have been getting a little bit more aggressive with my caloric intake. I've been intaking probably 3,000 to 3,200 calories on the days that I count, but this approach I've been taking, I've actually been tracking macros maybe every other week or every third week, and the other times just eating based off feel. So some days that might be 3,500 calories, the next day that might be 28. Just literally depends on how I'm feeling that day, and it's been working really well, and it's making sure that I'm not going hungry, and obviously you guys know I never go hungry. And then on the weeks that I do track, I find that it's much easier to adhere to the number that I set out for myself. So maybe something you want to keep in mind if you're trying to bulk. If you're cutting, I would probably say it's not going to be the best route for you. But I really do keep this very, very simple. I'm having a sweet potato, which I already made. I'm going to have a few servings of these pretzels, which are really good. Cream of wheat with some PS Select protein. If you didn't know, you can always save 30% using travis@pscience.com. And maybe most importantly, check this out, guys. I am so excited about this. I've been growing these Brussels sprouts, and look at it. It's starting to sprout up. I don't know, I just feel like this is probably the best thing I've ever done in my life. Now, when you're working a lot and you're busy and you have a lot going on, is it gonna be harder for your nutrition to be on point? Yes, absolutely it will be. And I talk a lot about this in my ebook, which I've been getting a lot of good feedback on, so I really appreciate that. Everyone that picked one up, link down below if you guys are interested. And it's gonna be challenging, but again, it's just an excuse. And honestly, it doesn't matter, just suck it up. It's not that hard, you know, you can make things, you can bring things with you. Nowadays, there's all these restaurants you could go to. In fact, I just did a video, what was that, last week, 2 weeks ago, of a restaurant that has all these healthy alternatives. So it's the next day, it's a beautiful day, but guess what? We're back in traffic. Let me tell you why there's traffic. It's because people are freaking morons. That could be the only possible reason for traffic when there's nothing else. All you have to do is drive in a straight line. There needs to be an IQ test for driving, and voting in this world will be a much better place. Anyway, hi, how are you guys today? Taziki's, the best lunch spot ever. That salmon salad is just so good. So you can go out, you can find restaurants that will fit within your diet. It's not like you have to stop by the, I don't know, the gas station and pick up food every day. That didn't work. So why would we go buy gas station pizza? Well, if you guessed for the thumbnail picture, you are 100% correct. So last week, I put up a video called I Hate Bodybuilders. The thumbnail was me in the gym. Nobody watched it. I mean, it was pitiful, less than half the amount of views of a normal video. So I learned from that, right? I didn't want to just say, oh, okay, let's try it again and expect different results. You guys know that's the definition of insanity. So what are we gonna do? I'm gonna put something in my mouth on this thumbnail to go along with the gym footage, so hopefully more of you guys will watch. And it really, I think what that tells me is a lot of people that watch the channel, not even kidding, they don't lift. They just want nutrition or food or whatever. And hey, I get it, but I want as many people to watch this video as possible, and fitness will always be a huge part of my life. And plus, this also goes into another point. So if you're in a bulk, don't be afraid to have foods that fit outside of your normal diet, you know, because these things are going to help somewhat. Now don't take it overboard, but if you're getting excess calories, that's just gonna be extra energy to utilize in the gym. And before bed, same thing, eggs, cream of wheat, PES, sweet potato, pretzels. We are gonna get fueled up for the next workout, and that's really the purpose of all of this. And that's really, I think, the main takeaway here is you have to eat to perform, because before you know it, you're gonna be back in the gym having the time of your life. And we made it back in the gym for arm day. What better way than to start your Friday? So I would say make sure you're using that caloric surplus effectively. If not, it's kind of just gonna go to waste. I know eating is the fun part, but here is where you're really gonna get the benefits out of it. And I realize a lot of people are gonna look at what I eat and be like, that's disgusting. Like, this is just simple, basic foods. I can't give that to my kids. And trust me, guys, I get it. I realize I have the benefit of being a single guy on my own. It's easy, but you always have options, you know? So do you know what's better than coming home to a clean, quiet home with a box full of amazing food after a long week of work? I'll wait.
I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't.
So check out what we got from Blue Apron this week. What I love about these meals is they're so convenient. They come right to your door and they're delicious, high quality ingredients. You can make them in 30 minutes, which is great. So we got spicy chicken, we have strip steak and potatoes. Oh my gosh, and then we have, I don't even know how to say that, shrimp and whatever sauce. Either way, you guys know shrimp is one of my favorite foods, but I might actually save this for a special occasion. I don't know, which one would you guys choose? The world is yours, my friends. All right, I'm gonna have to go with the spicy chicken and vegetables, and you know this is simple when even I can do it. They make it dummy proof, so all you have to do is open up the bag that's clearly labeled. It's on the instructions, and then there's step by step on the back too. Simple. So I don't know what sushi sauce is exactly, but I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that too. So this chicken already wins with me because they pre-chopped it, and you guys know how much I hate handling raw meat. So all I'm gonna do now is dump the sauce on there. So you guys are allowed to make fun of any food creation in this video except for this. Look at this chicken. This looks unbelievable. There is so much flavor in this chicken. A little bit spicy, but not too bad at all. Very tender piece of meat, very high quality ingredients, you can tell. I'm impressed. Cabbage is one of the most bland foods of all times, but the spice and the sauce on this, unreal. So there you go. Now you guys have no excuses. You can get delicious food delivered to your front door that your whole family will love. I promise you. And if you guys are interested, you can save $30 on your first order going to blueapron.com/Travis. So go ahead, check out this week's menu. They have a variety of foods and they are all delicious, at least the ones I've tried so far. So I think you guys would be in really, really good hands if you give any of those a shot. Blueapron.com/Travis. It's just a much better way to cook. Now, that's where we're gonna end the video. I hope you guys learned a little something. Hope you guys got some ideas. Maybe it was just interesting to see how I've gone along this journey. But please do give this video a like if you enjoyed it. That truly helps me out a lot. All you gotta do is click that thumbs up button, and it does so much for me. And if you're new, subscribe to the channel. It's really great to have you here. I look forward to talking to you guys next time. Freaking idiot, man.